Let's Paint TV, July 9th. Continuation of the Last Supper painting. July 9th, Last Supper. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Let's Paint TV. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. We do it all. We like to paint, and of course we like to exercise and eat healthy food as best we can, however we can. I don't know, it's not always doable. Sometimes we have things that get in the way of what we're really trying to get done because of the ups and downs of life. What are you going to do with that except for you got to keep going. You just got to keep going, because what else can you do? What else can you do? We could hide, but that's no fun. We could fight, and fighting's fun. Fighting is fun. Fighting for your life, guys. Fighting, well, maybe that's not always fun, but in Creativity Town, it is fun. You can make it fun. I know it can be overwhelming. You start thinking about, you have illusions of grandeur. You start thinking, hey, my stuff is awesome. I'm great. I'm a great artist. And then you realize that no one else thinks that, and then you start to realize that you do suck ultimately, and then you feel like folding the tent. You want to fold the tent and you want to quit. Don't quit on me now. Don't quit on me. I'm not going to quit on myself, even though I suck. At least some of the times, maybe most of the time. But there's always that little iota that we're looking for. That's what I look for. Is I look for that iota, that little crack, that little vein to mine the gold, my friends. That's the good stuff. And there's a lot of crap that comes with, you got to go through a lot of crap just to get to the good sometimes. Not always, but, that's one way to look at it. We're just looking at different things here on the program. Okay, we're at 2.6. We're basically 2.8. We're just walking through the park, which is fun. I'm fine with that. I don't need to go crazy or nothing. And it's a nice way to get started. You want to get started when you're beginning exercising to just kind of take it easy. You don't want to just go balls out. You don't want to go pedal to the metal. You want to just take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. There's a song there somewhere. And of course, we're taking your calls. 818-528-4516. 818-528-4516. It's Let's Paint TV. You're watching it. And of course, don't forget to leave your comments there under the YouTube comment section, and I'll read them off. If my eyes can read what you're saying from my vantage point that I think I need a magnifying glass. That's what I should get, is a magnifying glass if that's possible. And just put it up right here so I can read the comments. All right, yesterday, guys, we had a fun run. Literally, it was a fun run. The people talk about a fun run, like a 5K fun run. We pretty much do it probably more like a 2 or 3K fun run, or basically a kilometer. That's basically, that is about a little less than a mile. But how much? It's not half. I always, those comparisons, ounce to grams to liters to ounces and all that. I always, it's never half. You know what I mean? It's never quite half. It's always like 3/4. That's sort of my rule of thumb, guys. 3/4 it is, whatever just a kind of for measurements, weights and measures. For the most part, it's roughly 3/4 every which way, plus or minus. So a kilometer to me, is 3/4 of a mile, which I think I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close. I know I am. But we can look that up. You guys have the ability to look that up. Maybe you want to post what is the correct thing, and of course that's very easy to do. So I'll just let you guys figure that out. But you can test my rule of thumb, and test it out here right now, guys. 818-528-4516. Give us a call here on the program. Yesterday we had fun. We had, like I mentioned, we had a fun run, and of course we had a lot of fun painting, starting the painting of the Last Supper. The Last Supper, famous Da Vinci painting that we all kind of know for the most part as a famous painting. I kind of poo-pooed it. I didn't really think much about it. I don't really like old historical paintings. I'm not a big fan of that. I think basically art that was made in those days was under the apprenticeship operation, and they were working for the churches, and so there was no room for experimentation. There was no room for, or very limited. And so I just, to me, I would hate to see that kind of world come back. And you know, societies come and go, and trains of thought come and go. And boy, that's one thought I don't want to see come back. And I know a lot of you artists out there want that. You guys want that kind of, you guys want that apprenticeship. You guys want perfection in your art. You want to study under some fucking perfect painting motherfucker and shit, and then you want to like suffer and try to paint and do just like them. Well, that's bullshit, and you're fucking stupid fucking bullshit thinking like that. All right, let's get back to the painting here. We got some paint going on here. Let's speed it up here. We're nice and warmed up now. As I let off a little bit of a well, I guess I kind of let it out there. That's deep down. Those are deep down aches and pains that I have, and I know that you guys too. The reason why I do that, the reason why you know, and maybe inadvertently I'm using or unprofessionally or unwanted spilling of words, profanity. Maybe I'm trying to get my point across, and maybe it doesn't really do any good by doing such, but it just sort of slips up, you know. But I do have it deep down, that frustration when I see works, when you go into museums and you see stuff like that, just galleries, rooms and rooms of the same stuff. How many times have you done that? Raise your hand. Hello. That's, forget it, man. Forget it. Now, okay, yeah, you could say, yeah, you know, you the reason why you're against all that is because you can't do it. You can't handle it. That's valid. That's a good point. Maybe I did try to do that at one point in my earlier years as an artist. Though obviously I did to some degree. To some degree. Not never wanting though. I never really wanted. I never really had interest, frankly. But I did have the need for perfection. As a lot of us do. But not all of us need to do that. We don't need to all go that route. And a lot of us are benefit, and we have that option to open it up and to screw it up and to let loose and to explore other things. All right, don't trap yourself. Don't trap yourself, guys. All right. 818-528-4516. There's the number. Let's get some painting going on here if we can. All right, so it was suggested that from Wiz yesterday. We don't have any comments. No comments. Not after all that F-bombing I just delivered. There's not a comment in the board. Okay, just a few curious bystanders watching the program don't want to participate. Now, you don't want to admit. You don't want to let the world know that you're watching this program, do you? You don't. You don't want to admit that you're watching this, huh? You just want to hide and be. Don't let it be known. Don't let it be known that you're watching this. Okay, we got a call right here. Here we go. Let's get this call in the program here. Hello, caller. You're on Let's Paint TV.
Hey, John.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm doing great, man. What's going on, my friend?
There's two of us here. We're both watching. We're big fans of yours, man.
Oh, well, I'm a big fan of you guys being a fan of me. I'll tell you that.
Awesome. Yeah, we've been watching the old public access shows all the time. They're hilarious.
They are amazing, man. They're just the best.
You know, it's just me. It's just one guy going through life. You know what I mean? Just going through the trials and tribulations of life.
Absolutely. I mean, you're so inspiring. I mean, the
well,
creativity and the multitasking. It's just
out of this world.
Well, I definitely am entering a force field that it's out of my control, really, frankly. But I appreciate the fact that someone out there is actually watching this program and appreciates it. I really, it keeps me going as much as this treadmill does.
Oh yeah, for sure. So you're gonna start painting a lot on the canvas there?
Yeah, we're gonna get some painting going on right now. This is the Last Supper, and there's a delay, so you can't see exactly everything that's going on at the moment.
Yeah.
And now Wiz was on yesterday. He said he put on the comment section that I should paint myself as Jesus, which I don't know. That's a little heavy duty, but I'm going to try it out anyway, just see how it goes.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea.
I don't know. It's a little scary, but the idea is a little heavy-handed. It's I'm hesitant to put that in there. But however, I am a believer that we all have a little God in us. I'm a big fan of that idea. So we could all be a little JC, a little Christ, God, Buddha, whatever. So I'm okay with that in that sense. So maybe it's okay to put yourself as a person. I mean, maybe I will not paint myself as who's that guy? You can't paint them. What's that guy's name? Islamic guy. What's his name?
Muhammad.
The Muhammad. Yeah, maybe I won't do that. Though I'll paint myself as Muhammad Ali. How about that?
There you go. Muhammad Ali as Jesus as you.
Yeah, that would be okay. I don't think there will be no ramifications. I'm not in for ramifications. I'm not a big fan of ramifications. I don't need any ramifications in my life. All right. Well, so let's get back to the painting here. Let's put myself in there. Put a suit on and stuff, and just do it. Just go for it. Don't worry about the ramifications. Always just go with the flow. Go with the flow, guys. Okay. So we're gonna do just that here. And thanks again for the call, guys. Are you still there?
I noticed you got on the painting there, like you got kind of like an orange tint to it.
Yeah, there's sort of an orangey yellow thing going on. Yeah.
You like put that down like as like a background to start with, or are you like just throwing it down?
Well, I was thinking, I was kind of imagining the aura from
an aura of Jesus.
Yeah, the aura of Jesus. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Okay,
all right,
so
we'll keep at it.
Okay.
Never stop. We'll be here.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Well, and where are you guys calling from?
We're actually from Canada,
Yeah.
the East Coast.
All right,
I'm
East
doing
Coast.
Porn Star chat, so I talked to you a couple times in there.
Where?
Eastern Canada, we're in New Brunswick.
New Brunswick. All right, fantastic. All right, love that. Great time of year to be up in that area now, huh?
Yeah, it's very warm.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again for calling. Call again.
Alrighty.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. All right. And those people called on the Canadian line, 818-528-4516. Keep it clean, says Laura. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know. I kind of went. Sometimes I just kind of lose it a little bit and I start cussing. And again, I think it's because I'm thinking of. I don't know. I guess it's just sort of my getting. It's sort of a. I guess you get to the core of someone who they are. They end up just sort of a street thug, growing up in that kind of environment where you have to unleash those F-bombs as a way to protect yourself, or feel like you have to. You know what I mean? Okay, so it just comes out. I'm really a nice guy. But I'm liable to throw out a few F-bombs. Okay, it's just that whole thing. It just bothers me that you go into museum after museum after museum, and it's all the same crap. And people love it, though. There's so many people that love it. And I have good friends. I have good friends in the art community that love that stuff. And I know that they probably feel like I hate them because they like that stuff. I don't hate them. I just hate that work, okay? So don't get it confused. Don't get confused about what someone makes and what they do with who they really are. You can still like them, okay? Don't, I like, K-On West and I are good friends, but I can't stand his music, you know what I mean? Okay. All right, 818-528-4516. Let's get back to the painting here on the program. It's Let's Paint TV. We do it all the time here, 11 to 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, though we basically don't get much going on until around halfway through the program. So deal with it. Okay, so we got some paint going here, and let's put it down here. I guess I'm going to put myself in here for now. I don't know why. Because of the suggestions. I'm taking your suggestions as much as my own suggestions, my own thoughts. And so with that, I guess we'll go with it. Boom. How many miles we going here? 3.6 miles an hour here on the program. Getting a little hot. It's nice and toasty. Also here on the West Coast, by the way, are my New Brunswick friends. It is nice and hot here too. Okay, so let's go back and put some stuff here. Just basically, we're kind of putting some detail or refinement to the painting. All right. There you go. And maybe I need to go bigger, I guess. Let's go bigger. I'm gonna put his hand. I'm gonna put the arms up. I think. Okay, kind of feeling it out here. All right. Put some hands there. Okay. Blocking in actually is still kind of blocking in, getting a feel of the structure of what's going on. All right. Do we have any other add-ons to the various people that might want to be in the painting? Any other ideas? Otherwise, we'll just put some other people in here arbitrarily, I guess. $4 miles an hour. Got a nice warm up. We're warmed up, guys. Nice warm day. But also, we kind of got a nice roll, rhythm, something like that. We are just kind of in the mode right now. I'm sort of at peace right now. You know what I mean? And that can happen when you're painting, and of course exercising and taking your calls. It's okay. Yes, I understand that, man, says Laura. Okay, a little late on the comments are about 5-10 minutes a little too late. That's the one thing I don't like about the YouTube live mechanism at the moment, but I guess we'll have to go. I'm happy about it on one level for sure, but on the other levels there's a few things I don't like about it. Okay, all right, back to the painting here. Taking your calls. 818-528-4516. I gotta just slow it down here. Somehow I was feeling good. I was feeling like I was on a roll, and then I don't know if it's not. Maybe I'm questioning why I even bothering doing this painting. I guess maybe that's what it is. I'm not really sold on its on it all, and so maybe that's what's getting me to slow down and go. Slow down. You're going too fast. Come on. Get groovy. Yeah, okay. Something like that. It is. It's Let's Paint TV. Stick around. We got some more exciting. We have some guests coming in here. No, we don't. We actually got no guests. We could, though. If this was a high-end production. If this was a high-end production, we would have a guest and host, guest host, and sidekicks and bands and the whole shebang. But we don't. It's just us. It's just little old me here in my mom's studio here in lovely Los Angeles, basement here in lovely Los Angeles, California. Okay. Whoa. All right, back to the painting. Here, let's get to some painting going here. And I'm using this little brush. I think that's sometimes the problem. I know what I'll do is I'll put the faces in there. Use a little bit of yellow and some red, and then some white there, and we're gonna kind of put the faces in there. Okay. Skin color. Maybe get some darker skin color tones. All right. They don't all have to be pale-faced white people, I guess, right? Though there's a tendency to think that everyone was back in the day. Have you noticed that everybody from the biblical times was fair-skinned and white, right? Isn't that right? Wasn't that the case? Probably not. In fact, probably most likely not. All right, so kind of just, but though we're not limited. We don't have to paint whatever. We paint whatever we want, you know. Paint whatever we want here. Okay, so we had some goblets. Let's reinforce those goblets, and maybe some bananas and some fruit, you know, some various food. There was a pig here. I'm gonna put a pig here, and I don't know if we ever figured out if they ate pigs back in those days or not, you know, because I know Jewish people don't eat pork, so weren't everyone back then Jewish, so they wouldn't eat pigs, right? Or did they? I don't know. Find that out. Can somebody look that up and put that in the chat room, or give me a call, 818-528-4516. We're learning stuff here as we go along. Or not. At the moment, we're not learning a damn thing, but that's all right. That's okay. Did you ever learn much in school anyway? A lot of times, if you went to public school, and an inner city public school, you probably didn't learn much at all, except for how to basically swear really good. That's learned how to swear and throw out some serious F-bombs. That's about what's good, what you learn at a inner city school. Okay, so back to the painting. Let's put a pig in here anyway, I guess, or some sort of animal. Okay, doesn't have to be a pig. I guess it's just some creature. Though I'm thinking of it as a pig. Boy, I'm starting to sweat. Starting to get the sweat on my my dome, my chrome dome, and it feels good. It feels good. We're kind of slowing it down here, guys. It's not that we, well, you know, it's just one of those things, you know. 1.14 miles, so deal with that, guys. Take that to heart at 3.2 miles. So we are getting something done. We are pushing the paint. You want to push the paint sometimes, but you don't have to push the paint all the time. Sometimes it's good to dilly-daddle. Sometimes it's good to dance around your subject. Sometimes it's good to take a phone call, drink some coffee, have a beer, you know, have a drag off the cigarette. Whatever crutches you have, keep them. Don't get rid of them, because they're a nice escape. You want to escape. You don't need to be tunnel vision all the time. Okay, we got another comment here from Pamela. Playing ping pong with Jesus. Oh, nice. Do the Invisible Man as one of them guys. Invisible Man, yes. Okay, and ping pong. I like the idea of ping pong. We could be playing ping pong. Okay, so let's see if we can do that. Get some ping pong paddles here, and we'll put well, I know what we'll do. Let's go ahead and put the ping pong table first. Let's do the ping pong table. So at least we know what to start off with. Here's the rope, the net, the rope. It is sort of a rope, though, could be. And we are just going to crisscross it a little bit back and forth here. Boom, boom, boom. Using the side of our brush for the detail. If we, hopefully that works. And since the table is going to be green now, let's get to a bigger brush here if we can. Spending too much time on that little brush. Let's go back to a bigger brush here and make a ping pong table now. Great idea, guys. Thanks for the help here. Again, this is a a collaboration of sorts. What we like when it's going good, guys. It is a collaboration. Life is always better with other people enjoying each other. You know what I mean? It's always good that way, right? We are social creatures, so think about that if you can. All right. Oh, let's get some water here, guys. Don't forget about your own inner sanctum, your body, and at some point in time, drink some water. In fact, I saw a wonderful article. Actually, I didn't ever actually open up the article, but it was like on Yahoo or something, and that's where I get all my news, which is probably not the best place for the news, but it is at times can be an okay source. Anyway, there was an article. Again, I didn't read it, but it says that drinking of water can heal everything. Water will heal everything. Think about that. That's heavy duty. Heavy duty. And so in honor of that, I'm going to drink some water right now. But I didn't read the article. But if you want, read it. It's on there somewhere. All right. 818-528-4516. We're having some fun here and discovering things about ourselves. Or at least I'm discovering things about myself. But hopefully you are too. Hopefully you are too. All right. 3.2 miles an hour. 136 calories, guys. Oh. And 1.35 miles. 1.35 miles. You're really friends with Kaon? Yeah, Kaon and I are best friends. Best of buddies. And I tell him all the time, man, I hate what you do. I hate everything that you do. I hate what you represent. But we're still best friends. He just laughs. He just laughs it off. He goes, oh, man. Oh, paint. Oh, dude. All right, yeah. No, actually, we're not friends, and I don't think we would ever be. But we could. We could. It's entirely possible, guys. Don't, again, getting back to that statement, which was about 20 minutes ago, don't let the fact that someone does certain things as be a factor. I know it's hard not to, but you have to know it happens time and time again. You can have wonderful friendships with people who make stuff that you can't stand. It just that's just the way. It's a beautiful lesson that I've discovered. So get over it. And just because you hate something doesn't mean you don't have to hate the person. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. So and then maybe at some point you might start liking it. But I've never really found that to be the case. But it's you know, you like to think that. Okay, we're working on the table, ping pong table now. All right, that was a great move, people. I'm telling you, fantastic here. Okay, there we go. And we're just gonna keep going along with it. As you can see, it is just that simple. You just kind of chip away, hack away, or as I like to say, hack a shack. Okay. But there you go. And you know, maybe you don't need to spend all day on this. Maybe we should leave certain areas. Of course, probably I could or should. And yet, you know, sometimes you just don't know when to stop. I don't know when to stop sometimes. I don't know when to, you know, but we make decisions with where to go, with what to do. While we're brushing the paint, putting the paint down, you make some decisions here. So with that, I guess we're gonna kind of get over it. Get one over on you. No. Learn, figure something out, okay? So let's go ahead and put the little lines on there. There's like little ping pong lines, right? For, I don't know, there's some weird lines. I forget how it works. But I know there's some little white lines. So let's do that. I guess it's for playing doubles. ping pong doubles. There you go. Okay, let's get back to the people here. We got the ping pong table there, and maybe we can put like a dog underneath the table or something. I don't know. I don't know what's underneath the table, but we could put something underneath there. Okay. And this kind of reminds me of, there's a great Goya painting that I've always liked, and it has sort of the same movement, and it's of a guy actually being executed by the soldiers, and it sort of has the same has his arms out like that. Anyway, just a thought, and so there you go. You know, art history references do eventually show up here on Let's Paint TV, even though I barely could get through through any of that nonsense. All right, you know, it doesn't have to be awful history or learning of things, but you know, we all learn things differently. For me, I guess you know, I don't think I really appreciated or enjoyed the cramming of stuff, of memorization, so that, you know, all night long, and then the next day you spiel it out on the papers, and then soon after you forget everything. It just seemed kind of like a cheap waste of time, frankly. I don't really know how that was any good, but could have been good. I guess there's probably people talk about if that's good or not. Okay, so got some fruit here, or something of that sort. Oh, get that pig. Let's work on that pig. Let's get some more of these people here. Okay, we'll put some faces. Let's get some lips. Let's work the lips. Okay, give them all lips and some eyes and some mouths, you know. There you go. Excuse me. There we go. More some faces here. All right. More people. All right, coming along here. Maybe let's put some paint on the background up in the back there. Let's do that here. Give us some red. Now I did look at the painting, the actual painting, and in this area it was crisscross stuff. It was a lot of ceiling grid work. So I guess, not that I want to be I'm not interested in being accurate, but I just, out of the idea that I don't really have much going on up there, let's bring in some of that idea. We can always get rid of it later on. Okay, so it was like some kind of griddy thing. The Last Supper, guys, if you're coming into the program a little late here, we're working on a painting of the Last Supper. Every artist should paint their own Last Supper. I think it would be in keeping with tradition, I guess. So anyway, we're coming along here, coming down to towards the end of the program here, actually, guys. Already the hour went by pretty fast. So guys, don't forget, we're going to continue on with this painting tomorrow from 11 to 12 noon, guys. Okay, last few minutes here, guys. Give me a call, 818-528-4516, if you want to add to the painting, and you have questions about painting, stuff like that. We can hopefully at least give you our 2 cents, at the very least. Okay, let's take a look here how many miles we've gone here. 1.77 miles. 1.77 miles. That's getting close to 2. That's great. That's about all I ever care to ever do. 180 calories. All right, and there you go. Okay. back to the painting here. Again, last couple of minutes here on the program. Don't forget to go to letspainttv.com. Letspainttv.com. You want to buy paintings and maybe be a Facebook friend. Follow me on Twitter. It's all there. Letspainttv.com. Letspainttv.com. Okay, back to the painting here. And again, we're just gonna keep going with the paint. Just kind of make decisions as we go here. All right, so boom, 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 boom. Fantastic. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Boom. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, so there it is. It's coming along, I guess, or not. Could be not coming along, and that's gonna be fun. Let's get some eyeballs on there, if we can. Okay. Sometimes things just kind of ask for a big brush, and right now the painting's asking for a big brush, at least for as far as I'm concerned. So I went back to my big brush here and just kind of get some paint back on there and stop doing all that knick-knack stuff, and get to the guts and to the real deal, which is just paint itself. Paint itself is really the what I like about painting, I guess, to some degree. I don't know. I don't know what I always like about painting. I just like doing it, I guess. Heck, it's one of those things. Life is that way. 1.92, guys. We're almost at 2 miles. I'm gonna go to 2 exactly. Why not? But anyway, last couple of minutes here of the program. Thanks again for being here. We got some comments here. 3rd of May, 18 something by Goya. Yes, Goya. Yeah, that's a great painting. I love that painting. I saw it in person, I believe, in Madrid at one point in my life, at the Prado. But I'm not sure if it's really there. I think maybe I imagined it. Okay, looks like Howard Stern in the middle. Nice. Well, it's supposed to be me. It's supposed to be, yeah, but the hair, it does look like Howard Stern. It does. Let me zoom in on it. Okay. Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, it does look like Howard Stern. Oh my God. All right. Well, guys, that's going to be it for us here today. Wow, we got some more work on this painting, The Last Supper. I ran 2 miles, and I discussed various things that came bubbling into my head from the exercise creative aspects that we like to celebrate here. So it's all in all, been good. If I've offended you in any way, go jump in a boat. Go jump in a boat, will ya? I hope. Well, honestly, I don't mean to. I just trying to spark some imagination out of you, if it's possible. Go to letspainttv.com for more information. We'll see you again tomorrow. We're going to work more on this painting. Bye bye, everybody.